When I think of NAU and their dominance, I think of culture. It's something that you preach on a lot about. And so I'm curious whether it's NAU or even now what you're trying to do with this new group, culture comes from the top down. What are those core key pillars of culture in your mind? And how did you come across those and have those changed over the years? Did that change from year one at NAU to year six?
Yeah, when people throw around the word culture so much. I think every team in their start of their season or their team meetings, they're talking about culture. I think this is a place where you could beat a ton of people on this because easy word to say and hard word to live day in and day out. Easy word to say or claim that you're going to operate under. I think in the first couple weeks of a season, much harder to do that when you're tired and fatigued and disappointed or beat down. But it's something we always monitored. I would consider it more important than training data or workouts. People always, as a coach, like want to ask you about workouts, and when you're trying to do team things, man, you could have the best training in the world, but ultimately, how the group sees themselves, how they see the race, how they see each other, that's the most important thing. First and foremost, which comes to mind is, at least when it came to cross country, like we were always just running a team sport. It was never about anything individual. Everyone races with same uniform, same colored ribbons in their hair, and looks the same. It doesn't mean they're a team, and we were always going to have team be the focus of what we're doing. So it started with recruiting for us, and we had people that like Nico Young, Colin Salmon, Brody Hasty, these guys that came in as individual superstars in high school that came to NAU for team. So the way we talk from day one about what our team is trying to do, not what you're trying to do, but what our team was trying to do, that's the centerpiece of it. And ultimately that comes out into the hard moments in the race when it's different than you expected. It's harder than you thought. The race isn't going as you imagined. The reason those people execute over and over again is they're running for our team score and they're running for each other. So that's a big one to be, I think, very process oriented, to be focusing on what we're going to do, not what's going to happen. Actually, what we're gonna do inside the 30 minutes, not what the outcome is going to be, our time, our place, who wins, who gets second, who gets third. To be curious seekers, not to be trying to show or to prove, but to always remain in the energy of being seeking. That was I think a key element of our program. We would ask our athletes to make sure every day when they showed up to work that they were great teammates to each other. That didn't mean they had to be great friends. Some of the people on your team organically will be the people in your wedding and all the things that you imagine them to be. But there's a lot of pressure on that, I think, to feel like a great bond of friendship with your teammates. And if that happens, that's bonus, that's special, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's anything wrong. If you're not, yeah, if you're not great friends or someone is really different from you or it gets on your nerves, you still have to find a way to be a great teammate. And that certainly is tested on college teams the same way I think it probably is in professional teams or high school. Um, yeah, those I think are maybe key tenets of our program. To hold themselves to great accountability in those pieces, I think is a lot to take on for a team.